self-image, how we view ourselves. And so there's going to be a lot of things that come up with that right now because you're about to make a leap into something else. Um, and so in order to make this completion, they're saying like, make sure you're actually looking at the things that are coming up and loving yourself into change, not forcing yourself to change out of guilt or shame or to look at things out of those emotions because that's not the energy that we're really moving into. We're moving into a place of self-love, self-confidence, and they want you to drop that shame that's coming with it, right? Because whatever it is that's popping you up into your head, creating the illusion of lack, the illusion of um, the illusions surrounding your self-worth and your self-concept, they're not real. These were these were things that were programmed into you a long time ago, and they just really want you to know like these are illusions, but because they were programmed into you at some point, they're going to be, for some of you, they've been ingrained in you since childhood. For others of you, this is a little newer, possibly past relationship. These are ideas that for some of you are going to take longer to heal, and that's why there are layers to it. For others of you, it's just a matter of tying up the last loose ends with a relationship and letting that go. And as you release all of these things that no longer serve you, you're going to step into the next leg of your journey. Now, let's get a little bit. Hmm, I want to know what the next leg of the journey is, please, Angel. And as you release, all right, let me get let's see if it does that fit in the view? Yeah, okay. Release, that's funny. Okay, and what is the next leg of the journey, please? Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, yeah, so they're just reiterating, what I just said about releasing. And once you do release that and you close up, the next leg of the journey is going to see you through to some prosperity and balance in your life. Um, now, these two, um, I liken them because I'm seeing the infinity sign in my head. So, I'll try and do the infinity sign over them. So they're connected together. They want me to point that out, is that these two are very highly spiritually connected to one another. So in order to have prosperity, we must be bringing balance into our life. In order to have long-term stability and balance in our life, we have to have this prosperity, right? Pardon me. So prosperity comes in all different forms, but a lot of you right now are dealing with financial prosperity, financial lack issues, around feeling unsafe, feeling like possibly you don't have enough, worrying about the future, worrying about how you're going to make it work, worrying about how you're going to pay your bills. There's a lot around that, and they're showing me this infinity sign because in order to, get to prosperity, we need to release our attachments to everything that isn't serving us. So that doesn't just mean releasing, but it also means saying no when situations or things come up that try to reiterate that lack or try to re-demonstrate themselves in your life. Now, that could be people, that could be patterns, that could even be like specific types of people that you've just cut out of your life. Will be coming back to test you to see if you're going to say no to that. Um, this could be ways of thinking, believing. It's also, I'm hearing, to do with lack of faith. So, not actually holding to your faith, wavering in it. That's the word, wavering in it. So, we have to release in order to find balance in itself. which also brings in prosperity. When we're in a balanced state, not only within ourselves, but external to ourselves, then we easily attract prosperity. And this is a big theme right now is that um, I think Source and the angels are really trying to get the collective to understand that you don't necessarily need to chase anything, you need to attract it. So putting too much effort into one specific thing rather than balancing out everything that needs to be done and wants to be done and taking care of yourself. Um, when we can balance that out, we open the doorway to prosperity. But again, from an emotional standpoint and from a belief standpoint, we do need to release these old patterns of thinking and old patterns of behaving and how we're showing up for ourselves, whether we're balancing out all of the things in our external world, the 3D, and our internal world, because everything that we're creating is coming from that balanced state. And that is the key to unlock everything else. So if we're not treating our bodies well, but we're doing everything else, then what is the point? Everything else doesn't matter if we don't have our bodies, right? Everything else does not matter if we're dead tomorrow. Let's just be honest. If we're not here tomorrow, then it doesn't matter. Stuff doesn't matter. So it's a matter of um, releasing the way in which we're viewing things and what takes priority, right? Prioritize yourself, prioritize your well being, and everything outside of yourself is a reflection of what's going on within you. So they just really want you to bring balance into your life. Ensure that you are balancing not only your internal states, but what's going on in your external world as well. All right. And that doesn't mean that you have to go so hard that you burn yourself out. You prioritize what's most important, what needs to get done, and the rest, it can wait. It'll still be there tomorrow. Okay? So, we'll get one of these angel message cards. Oh, that was fast. Okay, so 10, 11. Take action. Hope, new beginning, fresh start, lifestyle, purpose, spiritual awakening. This is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. Okay, so what I'm getting on this is that for some of you, you're being called to take, well, all of you are being called to take action towards your dreams and your aspirations. But I am also hearing like, don't move super fast towards it. Don't put all your attention into this. Balance is highly, highly, highly emphasized right now because of this crazy, wacky energy that we are in, and Venus is in retrograde at this time too. So there's more anger and upset and confusion going on right now. So it's not a good time to throw anything off balance. The more balanced you can stay right now, the better you're going to become. And that's also I'm saying, I'm hearing verbally towards others. It's going to be especially important to hold back and maybe journal that instead of saying it to somebody because it's not going to come out in the way that you had hoped. So, with this take action card, now, this is about aligning yourself to your aspirations, to your goals, to your dreams in your new beginning. But they want you to take action without compromising everything else. So this is kind of the state where maybe you're not ready to put something out, but you are dreaming, you are thinking, you are creating behind the scenes, you're getting ready, you're getting inspired, right? You're taking inspired action in the moments that you have these thoughts. or visions or dreams come to your mind. And so they do want you to continue creating, continue dreaming, continue like actually take action into writing things out, planning things out, taking some first steps, maybe researching, looking into things, depending on what it is you're being called to do. But start taking action. Okay. And this inspired action will create momentum. And they're also saying, like, with this, um, again, this balance is going to be very important. But with this, whatever this is that you've been dreaming about, if you can manage to release any expectations, release any time frame, release the how it's going to happen, other than like what you're inspired to do, um, release any emotions or attachments that you have to this idea, as well as to anything else external to you or inside of you that still needs to be released. Whatever this is going to bring in a lot of prosperity and balance for you as well. So take action, but slow it down. Don't rush to it. Staying balanced is your strength right now. Rushing or being lopsided, putting more attention into something else than putting your own self-care and needs first is your weakness. Okay? All right. Thank you, angels. Let's get one of these cards to close it off. What does the collective need most today? Which angel does the collective need most today, please? Thank you. Okay, so we have Celeste. A happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. Okay. Yeah, so for a lot of you, um, for some of you, I should say, this is job or career related. For others of you, it is to do with moving or starting something new, changing some sort of way of being, but whatever it is that you have been urged to do, it's time to start taking action towards it. And again, that doesn't necessarily mean you're physically taking action. It could just be if you're moving to a new, like you don't resonate with where you live anymore, or you're looking to leave the area due to external circumstances, or people, and you're not comfortable, whatever it is, they're wanting to let you know, like, okay, now is the time to research it. But for those of you also looking for a new career, or you're being urged to step into your vocation, your soul's purpose, your journey, listen to all of the cues, the visions, the insights, all of those little messages that you're getting on the daily, the coincidences that are never coincidences, the things that people say to you randomly, um, all these synchronicities, the angel numbers, everything that comes through. They want you to pay attention to this because these are all cues, right? And start taking action towards whatever you're being provided with as a vision. And then that will create momentum and more will be released to you, more information will be downloaded to you at the appropriate times. So I did have two more cards here that flew out, but they told me just take the top one. So left that there. So that's your message for today. I hope that really helps, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you all very much. I'll see you in the next collective reading. Bye bye.